If you gon' mess with them boys, you damn sure better be ready to man up. Reach for the sky, boy. Go!
There's always something to do in a chicken house. Always something to do in a chicken house.
I mean, we've had chicken houses for 25 years now. I'm 28 years old, so was in there since, long as I can remember.
Maintain, keep everything going as it should.
Looking good, looking good.
I go in there every morning, pick up the dead.
Picking up dead chickens is a bitch, especially when it's hot out. Like it's June right now. Them some bitches 4 weeks old. In about 3 weeks, them bitches is gonna be dying. It's gonna be hot.
You know, it's a shame. I had this girl ask me one time, well, why did they die? Man, I wanted to backhand her.
2 birds today.
You know, if it was up to me, then none of them died, but we got 30,000 chickens in the house. You know, that's a good thing. Better than 400 or 500 dying a day.
There'd be times when we just have to dig a big ass hole. We'd have so many chickens, we just dig a hole and just throw all the chickens in the hole and cover that up.
Today, mortality is 3. So we doing good. Let's feed the world, baby. Let's feed the world.
Well, Mark is the main chicken man right now. That's why we call him Chicken.
Whatever big man needs me to do, really.
This is my friend, Carly.
We got Dad. I know Dad's all pissed off because we're going to wrestle and he got to stay home with the chickens. Oh, damn.
Y'all know what time it is?
I was waiting on him.
I've been in this thing since 5 o'clock this morning.
We ain't that late, big man.
About 5:20.
We ain't that late,
man.
6:15.
Oh, your damn clock must be wrong.
6:15. Y'all know what time we start in these chickens in the morning?
He the big shot in the chicken business.
What's this?
Yeah, they
follow us around for the wrestling?
Yeah, they following us around, taping I don't know.
Do what?
They want to film some stuff for the wrestling.
What the hell they following you around for? We got chickens to do. We ain't got time to worry about movies and wrestling, and we got chickens to do.
All right, let's go.
Let's go do chicken.
Get in here. Let's go to work.
Get the bucket. Big man.
Why they following us around?
Your head off.
We the multiple-time tag team champions, big man. That's why they following us around, big man.
He gonna hear you.
He stays on the farm. It's a 24-hour job. That's just how it is. When you got chickens, you got to be home. At any time, something could go wrong in the chicken house if the damn feed line clogs up or whatever, and the birds can't get the feed. That's not good. You got a lot of hungry chickens in there.
Hey, get your bags, load them up.
Man, we ain't taking this damn truck to
We're taking the Dodge.
Check it, this old piece of Junior. We got the camera crew with us, Uncle Jeffro with us. We all ain't gonna fit in the bitch nowhere.
Nigga, stop repeat myself. Go get your bag. We taking the Dodge.
God darn it! Big man left the lights on again.
Hey, well, Mom said we can take the RV anyway. I think that'd be a lot more comfortable than your old Dodge here, Chicken.
I'm a killing. Yeah, you got it, mate.
Yeah, you don't know how to drive nowhere.
How can this be a road trip with no beer?
Oh, we'll get some beers. Headed this way. This right here is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we've been on this bridge so many damn times. Now this dumb sumbitch, Mark Briscoe, thinks that he can jump off this bridge at the highest point where we are right now. He thinks he can jump off this bridge and be all right.
That depends on what your definition of be all right is. I'm trying to say I can jump off it and not die. The whole thing is you got to do you got to point them toes the best you can. Put your hands straight up in the air and just pencil out as much as possible. You got to pencil out and you're gonna, I ain't no physics expert or nothing, but you're gonna, people say, oh, it'll be like concrete when you hit. Yeah, for to the very tip of your toes, if you point down right to the very tip of your toes, you might break your toes or something, but you shoot right down, you probably won't even break your toes. Bridge jumping, one of my favorite hobbies.
Welcome to Sandy Fort, by God, Delaware.
We all the way on the southern end of Delaware. Wilmington's all the way on the northern end of Delaware. It might well be two completely different states because, you know, them folks up there, they move too fast.
See, a lot of people got a misconception. Sandy Fork is the name of our farm, which is in Laurel, Delaware, which is in Sussex County, which is in Delaware, which is on Delmarva.
But yeah, right here where I sit, this is home. This is home.
Growing up, I mean, it was an adventure every day because you never knew with them guys what was going to happen from sun up till sundown.
This is where we would play ball. Shoot, the kids down the road, we had a whole neighborhood, man, every single day. We weren't in there watching TV, not till it got dark, no way.
They have been so competitive with each other since they've grown up.
I ain't never really liked playing basketball too much because I can't score. But then I realized later on in life that I got to do my job as a role player. I be getting boards and I be getting assists. I was too worried about scoring. I was selfish. This Hanky and Booby, let's go look at them. They ain't really mean. They just act like it. Talk about pit bulls, ferocious, this and that. Man, it's all about the owner, man. And I know I ain't the most responsible man in the world, but I got enough sense to keep my dogs, you know, keep my dogs in check. So.
I used to watch wrestling and then I kind of got away from it. And they started Saturday mornings.
Saturday mornings, 12 o'clock.
They would be up and we would go downstairs in the family room on Saturday mornings and we watch WWF. Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster was running wild, Ultimate Warrior.
I wasn't into WWF as much, you know, once I started getting 12, 13 years old, then ECW came around. They came over the guardrail right in front of us. And Off Herman hit Cronus in the head with a chair and that some bitch shattered. Cronus was already bleeding and a little bit of blood got on me. And, you know, a lot of people might be grossed out by that John Cronus blood landing on your shirt, but I thought it was awesome. And ever since that day, I was like, this is what I want to do.
They would stay up till like 1 o'clock in the morning, watch it and tape it, and then we'd watch it again Sunday morning. And all of a sudden, they, you know, like I say, they were out here wrestling, jumping off top of buildings and stuff.
We was wrestling on the trampoline for the longest time. Then we built the ring over the frame of the trampoline. We wrestled on trampoline so much that the springs had worn out and we couldn't wrestle on trampoline no more.
And then they decided they're gonna build a ring.
So we did a lot of backyard wrestling. We actually built the ring in our backyard.
We figured instead of getting another trampoline, let's just put that money towards some lumber.
And I'm talking about they light tables on fire, man. They light each other on fire. And
how many tables have I gone through during my wrestling career? It's definitely upward, it's triple digits anyway. Right here is one. Come off the house, put Jay through a table.
Hit each other with barbed wire bats.
Over here, the garage, put Jay through another table.
Nobody has really seen their hardcore side yet.
Oh yeah, I jumped off of this one too.
I had just turned 16, Mark was still 15.
Took a lot of patience, but we found a wrestling school in Wilmington, Delaware.
You know, we'll train y'all, looks like y'all don't give a about getting hurt or whatever, so we signed the waivers and whatnot and went up there.
But it was a natural thing. I mean, it wasn't ever a question if they were going to be wrestlers or not, because that's what they were. They were wrestlers.
Yeah, I remember the first time me and Mark wrestled each other in Boston. We was both still in high school, Just two skinny little white kids, you know, not too many tattoos. Ugly as hell.
The Briscoe brothers, Mark and Jay, set to do battle here.
All I remember is I was chomping at the bit.
But yeah, we was here since day one, man. We were on the first show. I was 18, Mark was 17.
I've been watching him lose match after match for months, and I couldn't even wrestle because I was 17 years old. So it could have been against anybody. I was gonna whoop him. And thank goodness it was Jay, because that's just who I wanted to whoop.
Mark Briscoe has beaten his older brother Jay Briscoe here, Ring of Honor in Boston, Massachusetts. He has proven that he can beat his own brother. And Steve Carino, I think we've just witnessed it. I think we have another match of the year candidate, Mark Briscoe versus Jay Briscoe, another match of the year candidate at ROH. Absolutely.
I can't remember too much about the match. I ain't sure who won it.
And sure enough, I whooped him.
I know he tries to say that he beat me, but I ain't, you know, I didn't see. I can't remember that far back in, that was a long time ago. Craziest moment inside the ring. That's a hell of a question right there. I don't know if it's a toss-up between the match when Mark lost his teeth and the match when Mark landed on his head and they had to stretch that bitch out.
So everybody want to know what happened to your teeth? What happened to your teeth? What do you think happened to them? They got knocked out, stupid. And if people want to know who done it, I give you two guesses. No, it wasn't Big Man. Yes, it was Jay.
Y'all heard the story or whatever, but I knocked Mark's teeth out with a steel chair.
Yeah, let's hear your side of that story.
Well, I mean, you know.
We were wrestling in Philly, ECW Arena, street fight, whatever you want to call it, brawl, small little independent show. Probably back in, I don't know, 06, something like that. He picked up the steel chair. He's all fired up.
I was going to hit the other dude with the chair, and when I cocked it back, for some reason, that dumbass was right behind me.
And he cocks back, ha! That's as far as he got, because I was right behind him, and ha!
It just caught Mark right in the mouth.
Hit me right there.
You know, he was in the wrong place. It was his fault.
Knocked two of them off, broke two of them off right at the gum, and pushed one up into my nose. Like, it didn't hurt, because at the time, it was the adrenaline. I just felt with my tongue, and I was like, ah, daggone it.
Yeah, we kept rolling, man. I didn't even know it happened at first, because I cocked it back, I clocked him, I was like, oh, hell with him, and I still hit the dude with the chair or whatever.
And then so we carried on, end up, boom. I got the win with a shooting star press, bang, 1, 2, 3.
I was like, all right, chicken, good job. And so I looked at him, you know, kind of pointed at him like, good and he smiled at me. And when he smiled, that bitch was missing all his front teeth.
I kind of tapped him on the shoulder in the match. I said, look at this. And he was like, oh!
I was thinking, what the hell is going on here? It was his fault. Don't let that some bitch try to tell you otherwise.
And for some reason, when I was younger, I look at like Chris Benoit, Mick Foley. I was like, daggone. Ah, man, I know sooner or later I'm gonna get a tooth knocked out. All gum. And I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was coming that night, but sure enough. The first time we won the Ring of Honor tag team titles, man, it was just something about it, man. The Briscoes and the ROH tag team titles had a ring to it. I know that the titles are prestigious, but we just breezed right through that match, daggone. You know, had Jim Cornette in the corner, one of the best managers of a tag team wrestling managers that ever has been. So yeah, you know, with his guidance, we just kind of breezed right through them boys. Something synonymous about that. The Briscoes and the ROH tag team titles. Now here we are, 8 title reigns later. When you think about them straps, you got to think about the Briscoes.
From the time when they were born, they have always been, the two have had a relationship that I can't even hardly describe, because they have been so close. They've been able to communicate with each other in ways that, I mean, my wife and I look at each other and say, what what are they saying? Do you understand what they're saying? But they perfectly understand. Those two are kind of in their own little world by themselves, and they kind of allow me to come in it.
Ready to go. We got jerky. We got seeds. No toothpick. No toothpick. We got energy. We got the Twix bar. Toothpick. We got no toothpick. Uncle Howard. First ladder war. Kevin Steen and El Generico. We have been feuding with them boys for most of the year.
Oh man, that was the combination of one hell of a feud that we had with Generico and Kevin Steen. I mean, we had some crazy ass matches. We were doing some dumb.
Then we had the street fight cage match, Falls Count Anywhere.
I mean, looking back, man, I don't know how the hell we did some we did.
That whole feud was just brutal, man. I know it took years off of all four of our careers.
If I wasn't so damn banged up, I'd still be doing that. But man, we've been doing this 12 years. That take a toll on your ass after a while.
But the ladder war was what was the conclusion. When it all came down to it, it was, this is it. This is last time y'all get to go at it. War is, that's the best word, man. Ain't no other word to describe it, a war, man.
Now, Charlie's up on the ropes. Doomsday device. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. New world champs.
The winners of the match and new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes.
So for the 7th time, them boys from Sandy Fork, by God, Delaware, are the kings of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Mountain. The Briscoes are the new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
I remember Dad, he used to always go, and he used to stay, he used to go right in there during, training.
I know I'm their father. I mean, I know, but I do love wrestling, and I love to watch them wrestle. I love to watch them wrestle. When I'm at one of their shows or something, and they're getting ready to come up and wrestle, I really don't want anybody standing around me. I don't want anybody talking to them because I want to watch them wrestle.
What's going on here? Somebody's going after Shane Hagedorn.
That's the Briscoes' father.
Oh man, well I tell you, that was something else. Something else.
It's personal now, boys. It's on, man. Y'all come after our family.
I mean, first thing I thought was, man, ain't no way in this world I'm gonna do that. Ain't no way in this world I'm gonna do that.
Are you kidding me? What? Unbelievable!
They're training me. They're training me, and I'm like, man, I can't do this. I don't even know how to get in the ring. How do you get in the ring? I don't know how to get in the ring.
Oh! Beer!
I thought about it, and I thought, how many dads get the opportunity to do something like this with their sons?
Sarah Del Rey makes the save.
The Queen of Wrestling just pulled Papa Briscoe
no.
out of the way.
Don't touch the Queen. Don't touch the Queen. He can't put his hands on her.
He can do anything he likes. Oh!
He should be fired. Wait, he's not even an employee. This is ridiculous, Kevin.
Papa Mike is gonna fly. Don't do it, kid.
Hagedorn grabs the foot, coming to the aid of his men. As if Papa Briscoe was gonna fly out around that ring like Too Cold Scorpio or something.
I don't think there's anything that tough old bird couldn't do.
I think there's a lot that he can't do, including wrestle, and that's what he got himself into, rolling elbow! Surprise, Papa Briscoe! You're in there with the Kings.
Call it. Come on, Turner. The man's been knocked out cold.
They're gonna finish the job here.
The Kings had stopped both Mark and Jay, and now it is going to be the KRS-One. Oh no, come on.
Kings reign supreme, no!
And then they said, well, you know, climb up on the ropes. I said, I don't know how to climb up on the rope. How you do it? What do you do? I mean, because it's not as easy as you think.
What?
What in the world?
Oh no. Are you kidding me?
So
Oh, no.
my wife, when they were up in New York City, she said, oh, ain't nothing to it. Come on, let me show you how to do it. So she and I got in the ring on Saturday morning. She said, now here's how you get in the ring. This is how you get over the rope. Oh!
What the hell? Doomsday device from Papa Briscoe!
Holy mother of God!
You know, they've been supportive, man, through the whole thing. We're blessed, you know, man, to have parents that you know, support the dreams. All this we don't put our mom through, God bless us, man.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, sorry for all that, and we still driving crazy.
I can't do it.
You can do it. Look, you got it. Show 'em, buddy. Having kids, man, it just changes everything, man, for the better. It just, like, now everything I do, like, has a meaning, you know? I'm trying to better myself to better the whole family, you know, and give my kids the best life, you know, possible. And you know, I mean, and my son is so crazy, man. Oh no! Oh no! Him and Big Man, they got the hell of a feud going.
Oh!
We got the ring outside of Mom and Dad's house, and man, damn near every night they just out there going at it.
That's a double team. Right there.
But so he got the gold in their little federation right now, but it ain't gonna be long, man. I'm thinking, 8, 9, 10 years old, he ought to be a heavyweight champion somewhere.
Yeah, he'll probably be world champion one day, but don't get me wrong, he's gonna pay his dues in the chicken house first.
A lot of feces up in here. A lot of feces, but listen to what I tell you. You find you a job where there's a lot of animal feces, take that job, because it's humbling. It's humbling, and pride comes before the fall. Humility precedes honor. That's wisdom right there.
He's been with Ring of Honor since day one, 11 years now.
839. That's how many days it's been since Kevin Steen was last defeated inside an ROH ring.
A lot of times on a big stage in a singles environment, Jay Briscoe has come up short.
Jimmy Jacobs is here, but wait, there's Father Mark. Caprice has got a hold of Red Titus. Cedric is throwing Compton out of here. Everybody's fighting on behalf of Ring of Honor. Oh, bookman down. The attempts of Scum to interfere have been thwarted by ROH. Members, come on, of the Ring of Honor locker room, along with members of the Briscoe Nation, are down here.
Scum can't get to the ring.
Sag got it. Package, pile driver. Oh my God, with Ring of Honor locker room here to watch. Steen will retain. No!
How is he fighting through with that bad shoulder? Come on, please, Jay.
Here they come. Scum now.
Get him out of here.
ROH fighting back Scum. Hold on. Watch out.
Jay.
Matt Hardy.
Referee, come on.
What? Steen just boots Matt Hardy. On 2 feet. He's done it. He has done it. Jay Briscoe.
And Ring of Honor World Champion, Jay Briscoe.
At long last, Kerry Silkin presenting the title to the new Ring of Honor World Champion. Jay Briscoe is the savior of Ring of Honor.
Yeah, well, you know, Nigel, it looks like you got a lot of tough opponents lined up for me, and that's a good thing.
because I like whooping people's ass. There's not a man in this company who can beat me. Anybody you put me against, I'm gonna whoop their ass.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
Good Lord, son. All you talk about is how you can whoop everybody's ass. Damn it, man. Didn't Big Man bring us up to be humble? Huh? Look, we're out picking up dead chickens, and all you want to talk about is how you can whoop everybody's ass. We out scooping up dog crap, and all you want to talk about is how you can whoop everybody's ass.
I'm starting to like
Sean,
Briscoe.
we kick back drinking cold beer, and still all you want to talk about is how you can whoop everybody's ass. Need I remind you, brother, that my first match in this company, it was me that whooped your ass.
Hey, Baltimore, Maryland's right down the road from Sandyport. We can bring the whole damn family to the Duke Burns Arena. Hell, we can bring all of Sussex County to Baltimore, Maryland. Nigel McGuinness, all you got to do is make the match.
June 22nd, Baltimore, Maryland, best in the world. It will be brother against brother. Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, in front of the whole Briscoe clan. A stone's throw from Sandy Fork, Delaware, for the Ring of Honor World Title.
So who do I think is going to win between Mark and Jay Briscoe? Well, you came to the right place for that answer, being a former Triple Crown champion and all.
Well, I think the smart money has to be on Jay Briscoe. First of all, he's the champion.
The question of who will win between Mark and Jay Briscoe, I feel, can only be answered by someone with actual brothers.
Second of all, he's the older brother. And how many times do we see the older brother kick the younger brother's ass?
And me being a middle child, I know what it's like from both sides of the fence. I know what it's like to argue and get into scuffles with your older brother, and I know what it's like to get into scuffles and arguments with your younger brother.
You know, I've been out with these guys, and I'll tell you, they're both very, very tough, but I can beat them both.
I think the only logical winner will be Jay.
But honestly, my pick goes to chicken.
But let's be perfectly honest, if you'd have asked me that same question when Jay Briscoe was going in there against Kevin Steen, I would have said Kevin Steen was the absolute favourite. And I was proven wrong that night. So, while it's not a 50-50, the smart money is on Jay Briscoe, I'm certainly not ruling out Mark.
The way I see it, best in the world, Jay Briscoe against Mark Briscoe, Ring of Honor World Title. They're both losers. Because whoever walks out faces me.
28 years now. 28 years. I've been getting picked on by my big brother for 28 years now.
I gotta give it to you, little brother. I gotta give it to you, Mark. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of the man you become. You're a father, you're a husband, you're one hell of a pro wrestler. I'm proud of you. Now, for you fans watching and know my little brother, what y'all might not know is that the reason he is the man that he is today is because he's had older brother looking after his simple ass for 28 years. Believe me when I tell you, taking care of Mark Briscoe is not an easy job.
Jay turns around and BOW! Right in the nose. For no good reason.
He's a simple boy. As far back as I can remember, I used to have to whoop his ass, not to be mean, just to keep him straight. The poor boy ain't got no sense.
My graduation party, I graduated high school, that's right. Jay just disappears. Boom! Pop! With the pellet gun.
My mom used to yell at me. My dad used to whoop my ass. Our little sister used to run through the house screaming because they thought I was being mean to Mark, but I was just trying to keep him in line.
Little brother had grown up enough that I slammed his ass.
Who you think knocked them teeth out? Who you think broke his nose?
Thought we were family. We is family. Nobody fights like family. I'm gonna take that title. Little brother's about to be the man, baby.
And now in Baltimore,
best in the world, baby.
I'm gonna have to whoop your ass again. I'm gonna have to straighten your ass out again.
Sandyport gonna be there
in front of the whole family. We're gonna have Uncle Jeffro in there.
Sussex County gonna be there.
We're gonna have Mark's wife, my wife, Mark's kids, my kids,
their mama,
aunts, uncles, cousins. We might even bring the damn dog in there.
and best in the world. The stars have aligned. Nigel McGuinness has made the match.
And dang on it, Mark Briscoe. Jay, I love you, boy, but I'm going to whoop you.
In Baltimore, the time has come.
And I'm going to take that belt.
Once again,
I'm going to be the new Ring of Honor World Champion.
For me to whoop your ass.